Hey, what's up, guys? Another game here today. I know it's Westfield North Spawn again, basically. I know I try to avoid putting a lot of these games up. I know I've said this before, but this game definitely reached the threshold for kind of showcasing it. I think it's probably close to the most combined damage I've ever done in a light tank. I think it's very close, I think. But you know, I'm not gonna talk much about the map because I think I've pretty much gone over Westfield, especially this spawn at nauseam. If you don't know what I do on this map by now, just look through the videos and you'll find out, and you can kind of just figure that out by this. But we're gonna rack up a lot of damage this game. Let's just put it that way. And honestly, just by the way this game starts out, you could probably tell that. You just see, I guess something a little focus on, but I know the bush mechanics in this game on console aren't always the best. At least it seems like it. It is important that they do work from time to time. So understanding how to pull back, and once you can't see through them, once they're not transparent, then you can shoot and won't get spotted usually. But if I'm just transparently sitting in the bushes, obviously I'm gonna get lit up. And now we just have these two E3s, basically just kind of chilling, and we're just gonna sit in this bush and light them up. Nothing much else to this right here. Just gonna have to be patient. Do a little, you know, passive scouting. Not something you see me do a whole bunch of. Mainly because, one, there's not a lot of maps you can really do it on effectively. This is one of them. There's maybe a few others, especially if some maps play out differently or kind of weird. And you see here now, I see that there's a target that I can actually pen frontally. I'm going to fall back, and this is a little iffy because you can still kind of see through the bush. I don't think I'm totally protected. And that last shot I probably just shouldn't have taken because, yeah, I just wasn't going to hit, let's be honest here. At this point, we have a firing line of PDs, and I think it's a CGC already. So just keeping these guys spotted like this, you're going to have, yeah, like that's going to happen. See, we're already up to 2,000 damage and 5,000 assisted. And the enemy team's only lost 2 tanks, but in reality they've really lost 5 because these 3 tanks are going to be all dead very, very quickly. Yeah, that quickly actually. And you see these guys are just clinging to life at this point. And you see, I don't want to say it, but you don't always have to be Mr. running around crazy active scout. Even me, which is kind of difficult for me, but I have a fairly good grasp on when I can be that crazy guy that, you know, just runs into 4 enemy tanks and kills all of them somehow in a scout, but also when to play it safe and just do the smart thing. And knowing that line is pretty important, and when to fall back basically, and when to just cut your losses. Basically, that's what I'm trying to get at, I guess. Now, I don't know how I would actually be able to help you guys with that. I think that's more of just something you have to learn. It's just something that it's practice, basically. That's all I can really say on that, and just gauging on what you're comfortable with. Because some of the situations I get myself into definitely aren't comfortable for a good amount of people. And yeah, at least it's just baby steps, I would say. You see, at this point I was very very much thinking, okay, maybe I can get that 10K assistant number. I was really hoping somebody would shoot the C100 eventually. I think at this point I was like, okay, somebody gonna do it. Like, yeah, and then finally somebody does finally start putting shots into this guy. I think it's our Death Stars. Hence why there's yellow HE rounds exploding on this guy's front for 700 damage. It's completely fair and balanced. I really wish I was the one spotting that ship barn that just got nuked, but unfortunately we are not. So we didn't get any of that. I think that was like 1900 assisted that we missed out on. We probably could have pushed up here and spotted him, but I think he may have been in the crevices down below. So it's whatever. Again, this wasn't a close game in the slightest. That's kind of obvious. But it was a fun game, a good result. Maybe I'd actually learn how to aim. I'd have a little, like at least one more shot of damage, because apparently I cannot do that. And here I was just kind of worried that maybe there's some kind of TD or something sitting to my left. There is, but he's down low. So we're going to move into these bushes. We're going to back into them just so we can run away quickly if need be. Just hoping that our team is able to put some shots into this mouse, who is, I guess, playing, since that's not a spawn point on this map. And we're going to take out the ship barn. Now, something I could have done here to get more assisted damage, and I'm just looking back at this game, is I could have possibly tracked that mouse with these two shots if I wanted that 10K assisted. Granted, we're still getting some, but we're sharing it with other people at this point, so we only get about half of that 700 damage, which is kind of disappointing, but kind of understandable. And I honestly probably should have reloaded or fired those shots at the tracks of the mouse and just tracked him. One of the two. Holding those shots for that long was kind of just not really doing anything for us. And here at this point I was like, come on, like, just let the RD nuke one of these guys so that we could get our assisted damage. But as soon as our team starts moving up, we're not going to get that much more assisted. Unfortunately, the RD goes after the mouse and not somebody on more health that I was spotting myself. It is what it is. I'm still trying to be a kind of passive here because they actually have a few heavies that are actually pretty full health. I think one of them may be I think maybe a 57 heavy. I'm not positive on that. But even in this case, I don't want to lose health. I don't know. Get a little more assisted there. And then, yeah, it was a 57 heavy. We just kind of roadblock this guy, put our last shot into him, and then just hope our team can come in and kill him for us. Basically, I'm not really afraid that he's gonna kill me. I mean, at this point in the game, just lead him back through my team and let them kill him. So overall, a fun game, an easy game, but a great result. That's probably the way it should be. You shouldn't always be struggling to get damage off and stuff like that. At a certain point, it should feel easy to you, at least for me, I think. And we're able to put up 4,000 damage in itself, which is a good game for a light tank. But also 9,600 assisted. So we get the patrol duty. We do not, unfortunately, get one more detected, so we don't get the King North medal. But it's whatever. And I'll catch you next time. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Yeehaw!